What is going on, everyone? Welcome to American Truck Simulator. I'm going to start this before I do the regular video to give you guys a heads up on what's going on here for the route with this weekend's open invite convoy. Everyone's welcome to join as long as you can act like a normal person, you don't drive like an ass clown, and you can just, be polite to others. We're just here for enjoying the cruise. That's all we like to do, right? That's why we play this game. So, let's check out the map here. I'm going to use the waypoints here, so you guys go ahead when I have everything marked out. Pause the video, write everything down, so that way you guys don't forget. So I'm going to also take a screenshot of this one, and I will post that to Facebook as well as Twitter for you guys. So hopefully all bases are covered here. So we're going to start off in Flagstaff. That's where we're going to go first. And then we'll be meeting up at the gas station there, the truck stop that's there. From there, we will go to Prim. Make your delivery there, meet up at the truck stop there. After that, let's go to Oxnard. Now, there really is no good place to park here. Yeah, we can probably meet up at Chem Station, or we can meet up at the Gallon, so we'll figure that out when we get there. Be paying attention to the stream. People will be discussing it in the Discord. I do have a public Discord for you guys to join. So, listen up in there as well. If you guys do have Discord, the link is in the description for the video. So you'll be all set. But I'm going to mark Gallon here for the hell of it, because that's probably where I will end up going. So let's go ahead and leave that one right there. From there, we are going to go up, hopefully, either at a 101 or Route 1, all the way through Santa Cruz into San Francisco. San Francisco is going to be stop number 4. Yes. From there, we will... let's go up to Reading. Now, Reading is going to also provide another cluster when it comes to where we all going to park. So maybe not Reading. Eureka doesn't really help either. No big parking area. Well, if we're leaving Frisco, what do you guys think? I have an idea what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you guys try to guess where we're going to go next. I'd like to do Reading, but we can't do that. Nowhere to park. It's going to be a nightmare. Hell. Not fun. Actually, there are some spots to park here. Over here, coming around the corner, there's a gravel parking lot. You can park there. But we're not going to do that. So, after we leave San Francisco, let's go to... what do you guys think? How about Elko? Why did I do number 2 there? It's not supposed to do that. You are not supposed to do that. Let's go. Okay, fine. Well, it wants to route it as my number 2 stop. So, okay, that's not going to work. So anyway, we got Flagstaff to Prim to Oxnard to Frisco, and then all the way out here to Elko. Let me try this. There we go. So Elko, we're for there, and then let's see. Is that going to be enough time, you think? Is that going to be 1 stop, 2 stop, 3 stop, 4 stop? Oh. That was bad. I'm thinking Eli. You know what? Screw it. Vegas. Last stop will be in Vegas. Let's just go here. Oh, no, go away. I'll have to do this like this. Okay, so we'll do it like this. There we go. No. No. Come on. Oh, I can only put 10. Okay. So Vegas is going to be the end. End of the line in Vegas. So there we go, guys. There is the list. Flagstaff to Prim to Oxnard to San Francisco to Elko to Vegas. Should be a long night. Should be a full run, hopefully. 15-minute turnarounds in town, so be mindful of that one. Make sure you've got Spediter set up if you are going to be doing that. Virtual Spediter link will be in the description. So you got time for fuel, you got time for repairs, you got time to get your trailer and get ready to go. Let's make this nice and smooth and fun for everyone. All right, on to the video. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another run here in American Truck Simulator. Today, I'm kind of looking back. It's a little overdue, and I've been doing this for over a year now. It's been a year already. It just kind of hit me. Earlier this week, it just kind of hit me. February 20th was the first video I put up for American Truck Simulator. And since then, I have put out a boatload of videos. A lot of stuff has happened. A lot of stuff. Some negative, a lot positive. So I'm going to kind of reminisce today as we go from... what was it? I'm going to Camp Verde here from Phoenix. So hauling this cattle trailer. And briefly, this cattle trailer here comes from Jab and Mr. Williams. It's on the Steam Workshop. Link will be in the description as well as the mods list. So check both of those out. It is the 48-foot Wilson Silverstar spread axle. And there's only one version of this one. And this is actually a dialed down version from what it says in the description. There was another one that was lit up a little bit more than this one is. This one... pretty plain Jane when it comes to all that. He gives credits to Mr. Williams, Jab, of course, himself, Classic Americans, and Bora. And so this is for 1.6, so if you're running on 1.5, this might not work. So if you want to try it, knock yourself out, but can't say I didn't warn you. But I decided to go back with the day cab Viper 2, where it all started here for me. I got a different paint job on. This one comes from Klunk. It's his black and orange. I was going to go with an orange frame, but I needed the black. I just had to do, if it was an orange frame with a black inlay, that would have been better, but there's no option for that one. So, other than that, LED light kit 1.6, lighting everything up here. Caterpillar, I'm so used to saying Cummins, but it's a Cat 700. It's underneath the hood right now. I went all out on that one. C15 720. So, yeah, let's light this thing up and get moving. Ooh, that is mighty nice in that sunshine. All right. Now, hauling cattle is usually not my cup of tea here because I'm a fast driver. I'm an aggressive driver. So, hauling cattle for me, as we have discussed multiple times, and I have had many cattle haulers or aficionados of the industry tell me, you know, engine brake, engine brake, engine brake. You want to use your brakes as little as you can and let the engine brake slow you down as much as you can. So the loud noise from the exhaust doesn't really startle them. So it's the swinging back and forth and, you know, jamming on the brakes that causes them to move all over the place. So the more calm you can keep the cattle, the better it is. Good rule of thumb. Stay calm. So anyway, Viper 2's 389 here, which is obviously working on 1.6, but air brake and engine oil gauges are jacked up. So many of you guys already know that. Keep that in mind. Of course, there is still the FPS issue because I am looking over at my recorder right now, and it is struggling to stay at 60 FPS while in cab here. So I think it's just one of those traits that's always been with this truck, even since day one when I used it. It doesn't help for some people, but you know what? I really haven't had any issues with it. It hasn't stopped me from using it. Keep that in mind. So, and I don't think they really ever figured out exactly what the cause is. I mean, even the TAM truck had, the TAM edition had their FPS issues, so I don't think anyone really, it's one of the, I mean, if that's the case, you know, it's probably one of the biggest unsolved mysteries here for ATS. But going down memory lane here, since this is not going to be a very long run, so I might as well get going. What a year. Made a lot of new friends, made a handful of enemies, or haters, you know, take your pick. I've got a little bit of both. Talked to a lot of people, helped a lot of people, and that was the main thing I got into this for, was helping people. One thing I noticed on a lot of YouTube games, and especially with American Truck Sim, because I didn't get into all of this by American Truck. It was actually Farm Sim that got me into all of this, and it just kind of snowballed from there. You know, good timing, I guess you could say. So, you know, the one thing I noticed is that a lot of people really weren't helping. I mean, there were some, but not a whole lot. And, you know, there were a handful that couldn't be bothered by it. You know, doing that was beneath them. You know, just shut up and leave a like, and that's it. And I thought that was pretty arrogant. And so, me with the 15 years behind the wheel and more than 15 years customer service, I decided to apply that here. And, you know, I think it's actually... Ooh, I better slow down, because it is a cop and I am going fast. I think it's actually helped. I think it's come in real handy here, because a lot of people now enjoy this game that they otherwise probably wouldn't be right now. They probably would have deleted it or uninstalled it from their PC and called it a day. There it is. So, you know, I've been able to help a lot of people, and I've actually had people say they were inspired to get into driving because of this. And there's one that occasionally shows up, and I don't know his full name, I just know he goes by LH, and he says he just passed his driving test and now he's got a CDL. So, you know, that's awesome. And hearing people, you know, hey, I got inspired to go driving because of watching your videos or because of this game. You know, hey, I enjoy watching these videos and listening to you reminisce about your driving time. It reminds me of my driving time and, you know, my history behind the wheel, and, you know, that's even better too. And for a lot of people, this game and the mods that are available for it help them get that feel back. Maybe they're retired, or maybe they're just not able to drive anymore. And so this is their way, their escape from the real world that they're in right now, so they can get back and just remember cruising across America with you know, that dry van or that reefer or that flatbed of steel going from, you know, Gary, Indiana over to, you know, Des Moines, Iowa or something. And, you know, I love hearing those stories, and I hear them all the time, which is just awesome. And, you know, yeah, I'm not the most professional, and I'm not the most well-spoken, and I'm not the most brown-nosing, and, you know, I forget a lot of things, you know, to give thanks to modders, and, you know, I forget a lot of different things. Sometimes I remember them, sometimes I don't. It just, you know, slips to my eyes. No, it's really not meant to be a slap in the face of anyone, but, you know, trying not to step on toes. If that was my main concern with this whole channel, I probably wouldn't be anywhere near where I'm at right now. You guys, my subscribers, are the reason why I'm at right now. My crew is the reason why I'm at where I'm at right now. So, you know, it's every time I do one of these videos, I'm very grateful for everyone that watches it, for everyone that shares it and gives it a thumbs up and comments, and, you know, I really can't say it enough. And the same goes to the crew. You know, you guys got your fan favorites, and, you know, they know that too, and they just enjoy playing the games. They don't ask for anything else, which is awesome, because I really can't offer them anything. But that leads into the other part. As this channel here expands and evolves, it's broadened my view on other things as far as branching out into other games. And the iRacing has been somewhat accepted by some of you guys, and some here are actually only here for iRacing. Same goes for 7 Days to Die, Farm Sim, things like that. These games and DLCs and servers, you know, are for the most part out of any revenue I might earn or out of my own pocket. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm starting up 2 new things here. One of them I've already announced over the weekend, and that was Patreon. Patreon is a subscription service that you guys can go ahead and subscribe to for very different levels of cost per month: $1, $5, $10, $20, and $30. Each one offers its own different package as far as benefits and what you guys get in return. It's not, you guys don't have to do it. You know, you guys can just go over there and do the $1 thing. And, you know, depending on how many people actually do that, you know, I might actually be able to recoup any costs for the month for me for internet and any power costs, and what am I thinking of? Software. That's what I was looking at. I couldn't find the word. You know, software costs and things like that, because there are monthly costs associated with this. The website, when that launches here, hopefully in a month, that will be another monthly cost. So, you know, things like that. Any kind of help towards that, you know, really helps. And on top of that, I also plan on taking at least $50 as soon as I earn at least $50 a month. $50 of that will be given back to the community, to my crew, in form of DLC or games for us to bring to the channel, to you guys as far as DLC and games for raffles, and also to the modding community itself as a donation to the modder, as a form of thanks to what they do. You know, they do, many of them do accept donations. They don't ask, they don't beg or whatever. They just leave that in the description, and if people do it, they do it. If they don't, you know, they don't lose any sleep over it. And so, you know, that is, besides thanking them here in videos or doing it in chats and comments, I want to do that as, you know, if they do accept donations, I want to go ahead and give them $20, $25, what have you. Maybe even $50 if I think they've done that awesome of a job. So, you know, it all depends on how things break down price-wise and what I want to do for that month. And as I pull in here, the other thing I'm starting up here is Stream Tip, I'm sorry. And that's going to be part of my streams, and I will have that in there, and I might put it into my videos as well in the description. And it basically allows you guys, if you guys don't want to do the subscription part, you can just go ahead and donate $10, donate $5, whatever, whenever you want. So all these things, you know, it's not a cash grab. It's more of a way of allowing me to do more with what I have or what I don't have. Because YouTube is very volatile. And speaking of volatile, that is the way I'm going to be, because I have to park this thing there. And I've got him there. I've got this trailer here. This is not going to be fun. This is going to be interesting. This is probably one of the more interesting parking spots I've had. So I'll turn the engine brake off. So, you know, YouTube is a very volatile place now. It's been changing. I did have the fan funding thing option on my YouTube page. That is now gone. And they replaced it with Super Chat, which honestly I think is kind of a waste. YouTube Red, I hear, is worth it. And YouTube Red does benefit the subscribers, the YouTubers that you watch. And actually, if you watch, say, me and Mr. Moose only, and that's it, that money is basically going to be split in half between him and me. So the more videos, wow, I'm really off here. The more videos you watch of us, you know, the more that money goes to us. But, you know, the Patreon thing and the stream tip thing, those are ways around YouTube. Those are ways to keep money in our pockets and not in the pockets of YouTube. Because I promise you, if you were to donate $1, I'm going to see a very large chunk of that dollar. Where if it was from YouTube, it wouldn't be much. And the other thing is for those who have ad blockers, obviously nothing is gained from YouTube, therefore me, with ad blockers. So if you guys do run an ad blocker, you know, that you could watch a couple hundred videos and that will equal $1. Now, I don't know the exact math. I've been told it's anywhere from 100 to 350 videos for $1. And that's just because of ad blocker. The revenue that is lost because of it. Oh, I'm running on top of it. That's not going to work either. I'm close. I gotta get it straightened out a little bit. That flatbed right there kind of screwed me. So, you know, that's the one thing I've been wanting to do for a while. I tried to do it Christmas, but revenue just wasn't there. I wanted to give some games to the crew, and I have bought the crew a couple of games. But, you know, server costs, 7 days to die, that is still up. Farming Simulator 17, that will be going up here as soon as Pleasant Valley 17 is released. You know, those are not cheap, and if I have more people on there, which is one of the Patreon options, is for you guys to subscribe to a $20 a month subscription, and then you are able to join us on the servers. That means I have to spend more money to, you know, up the server slots. Now, obviously, you're paying $20 a month, so that does kind of help. But, you know, hopefully you guys understand and what I'm getting at here. So, you know, this isn't so I can be full-time. That's not going to happen. The wife wouldn't even let that happen, so I'm not even going to think about that. And that is the farthest thing from my mind. This is just to allow me to do more for you guys, to do more for the community, to do more for my crew. And I think I'm hitting that door. I'm close to it. I gotta be within the line. Am I? Oh, no, I'm not. There we go. So let me straighten this butthead out. Yeah, I'm gonna pull over this way. Man, this trailer is really hurting me here. Yeah, that was a waste of time just pulling up like that. I need to shut up and focus on doing this. Come on, swing around. Alright, I'm angled, that's fine. I can straighten this out by just pulling up. So come on, come around, come around. Come on, come on. There we go. Knock the nozzle off the diesel tank and start a fire. Now I'm hitting the door over there. God, I hate this spot. I'd rather pull in alongside the building. Oh my Lord. Oh, I'm hitting the hay bale. Push the damn hay bale. The hell, man? You know, this has got to be easy. I could probably pull out and, you know, as if I was, and then I'm gonna do the same thing again. That is the definition of insanity. Yeah. Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Alright, so now I gotta get my ass straight here. There we go. That's probably what I should have done the first time. Ah, oh well. I didn't get dinged, didn't count. Really? I'm in the cones. Wow, this is just really... Oh, I didn't go back far enough. Okay. Over the past year, my parking ability has not improved. But there we go. Finally parked. Wow, that was bad. That was bad. Donate so I can go to driving school. But no, seriously. I'm not begging, I'm not asking for a handout. If you guys want to help, you do. It's great, awesome. I'm still going to produce videos, and I'm still going to welcome your guys' views and your support regardless. So that is going to be it for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll catch you guys on the next run. Until then, take it easy.